guys. Hey. So, you already know how chats with Kate work. They could be random, they could be on time. They're always on time, but, sometimes Spirit just guides me to talk about certain things. So, let me... Okay, we're going to share it out to some people. I assume it lets my people know that I am live. So, oops. We'll be doing some light language in a minute. Oh, hey, girl. What is happening? Hi. Guys, we need to talk about, this is a huge topic. And it keeps coming to me, I know, because I was recently, in this, oh, beautiful. Thank you for joining. We're going to talk about, sometimes chats with Kate can be readings, they can be intuitive messages, light language, spiritual journey issues, because I've noticed a lot of us right now are in this point of our journey where we're letting go of fear. Why? Because it doesn't exist. I don't have anything to be afraid of. There is nothing in my journey right now that is not being divinely guided for me and for you and for everybody who jumps into this live. Okay? Because our lives are just that. They are divinely guided. Okay? They are divinely guided. So look, everything that you go through in your life is divinely guided. I don't know why I can't find people. That's alright. It must not be meant for them. I shared it a different way. So everything is... We have to in order to ascend to the other dimensions. We can't... Look, if I keep staying way the fuck down here, okay, in dimension... God, I haven't been in the third dimension in so long. It's funny for me to say that. But I remember when I consciously shifted from third to fifth. Okay? And when I shifted, I was under this impression that I went live, okay? This was Facebook days, all right? I go live, and somebody calls me, and they said, I can't hear you. It's just colors and like when it's staticky, but I knew that it wasn't staticky. It was my frequency coming out, and there was no words. Even though I was saying what I knew, that it wasn't staticky, it was my frequency coming out, and there was no words. Even though I was saying words, but I knew that it wasn't staticky, it was my frequency coming out, and there was no words. Even though I was saying words, that it wasn't staticky, it was my frequency coming out, and there was no words. Even though I was saying words, there was nothing. It was just frequency. Okay? Because when you deal with higher dimensions, you don't even have to speak. Your frequency says everything to the people that it's meant to say it to. Kind of like when you work with the unicorns. Okay? you notice when you start working with these other beings. The first time I saw my unicorn horn, I was like, what is this? And I could see it clear as day. Now, that's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? I get that. Fuck it, I don't care. It's not because I don't care, but it's because I've come to that point on my journey where it doesn't matter anymore what people think of what happens to me. That doesn't matter because I'm on this journey for me. And I know that what I share with other people is going to be straight up for them, okay? If you're in this live right now, you're here because there was something you needed to hear, or there's some reason that you came to join me at this particular moment, at this particular time. And there's nothing to be afraid of. We're conditioned to be afraid of the unknown, but it's really not the unknown because we chose it already. We chose our life before we got here. Before we were even born, we chose our parents, we chose our brothers, our sisters, our family. We chose everything and everyone. We chose it all. So everything that came to us, okay, is simply because we chose it. We're being guided every step of our way. And the only way to break through the cycles or the conditioning is to do the healing. Excuse me, y'all. To do the healing work. We can't stay in the 3D and expect that our life is going to change, because it's not. It's a lower vibrational frequency. Now, something I've learned to do every day is take out and ask the universe, spirit, God, whoever, to remove the lower vibrational frequencies because they don't exist. Not because they don't exist, but I don't allow them within my energetic circle. Okay? And the other thing that I do first thing when I wake up, and if anybody would like this video shared to them, I'm happy to share it. But my friend Ty, he talks about putting a 12D, 18D sphere into your heart space and activating your God source and putting a bubble of this is deeper than asking Archangel Michael to put a bubble of protection over you. Okay? This is on a whole nother level. But it's about asking to have that bubble of protection over you, okay? So that you can then continue your day. When we consciously put in the effort for our physical body, and our spiritual body is just as important. We need to do these certain things. Like I tell people, when I first wake up, not before I look at my phone, because obviously I go to my phone to meditate. I have certain meditations that I do every single morning because they're important to me, because they help put me in the right headspace. Okay? But I meditate first, and I tell the universe what I am grateful and thankful for. Okay? Why? Because it's a healthy part of my spiritual journey. I make sure that I balance my chakras. Okay? I make sure that I ask the archangels, I call in Archangel Michael, to cut any cords that are no longer positively serving me. I call in my ascended masters if anyone needs to step in. Okay? I make sure that I'm taking care of myself. I make sure that I'm hydrated. Make sure that I'm eating properly for whatever I'm being guided to eat on my journey, which everybody's journey is different. So if Spirit is telling you to go and eat that greasy cheeseburger, then go eat it, because for whatever reason, your body needs that greasy cheeseburger. Now, Spirit's got me cutting out pork. Okay, so on my journey, I've now cut out pork again. That's okay. We're all on a different journey. And no, that's my real hair, folks. When you come to Chats with Kate, you get the real deal. No fake shit around here. But we're all on this journey. And if you've found this message and it resonates with you, it might be something that you need to take away from it and take part in. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. Keep it moving, because you're not... Look, my spirit team knows to guide the right people at the right time to my lives, the people that need to hear the message. And the main reason that I was called to go live at this point is simply because it's been on my plate a lot. It's been being brought to me that people are fearful at this time. There's nothing for us to be afraid of, because we're moving into the age of Aquarius. We're moving into those higher dimensional frequencies so that we can upgrade the earth. That's what we were sent here to do. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are all here to play our part and know our role. And for those of us that are awakening, a lot of us already know what our role is. And we just have to step into that and trust it. We have to trust that we're being guided, okay? If the universe hasn't let you down yet, what makes you think they're going to let you down now? They're not, okay? They've guided you this far. And if you've trusted the process this long, keep trusting it, because your blessings, yet again, I'm being told to tell you guys, your blessings are coming. I know sometimes we get in that human emotion and it's hard for us to trust our process. Okay. It's hard for us to, we're human. So yeah, of course we want, every psychic in the world to tell us what our next steps need to be. Sometimes we don't need to know. And I know that's hard because we're a spiritual body living in a human existence. And as our human self wants to know certain things, sometimes we're just not meant to know, and that's okay. Sometimes we're just not meant to know the where, the who, the how. All we need to know is that it's going to happen. So that's where we have to take whatever we got in our hand and just throw it out and say, okay, you got this. You've got me this far. Why would you let me down now? You won't. You're not going to. You haven't. And you're not. I know for sure that they're not going to start now while I'm in the middle of, doing what they've asked me to do. When you're doing what you're being, when you listen to that inner guidance, okay, you just begin to trust it and say, okay, you told me to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And that's it. You get to a certain point where you don't even need the answer, because you're just trusting your own process and you're understanding that you don't need to know everything. Like, it doesn't mean that we're not still going to question certain things when they step in and want to know certain things. Sure, we're human. But we also start to trust the process. And then we let go of the need to know everything. Because we understand that even if it's not today or tomorrow, the blessing is coming. Whatever we've asked for is coming. Be very specific, though, with your manifestations. Be very specific. Because the universe listens. The universe hears you. Don't just say you want a car. Tell them you want a car that runs great and that has low mileage, or maybe you want a brand new car, whatever that is. You want it to run for your highest good. You don't want to be putting a whole lot of work into it. Whatever that may be. Put it all out there. Talk to your guides. Talk to your angels. Talk to your ancestors. Whatever resonates with you. Talk to them and allow them to help guide you to the next step. Sorry, y'all. My sister was calling me, but Andrew, are you serious? My husband has jokes. Every time. My husband has jokes. Letting the music play in my car. I know that you think it's funny, and I think it's funny too, but every time he just likes to play random music. Or he likes to let my voice command go, which I think is funny too. So, does anybody have anything? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? Anything going on? Anything I can help with along your journey? I know it was live earlier and we had some really great questions come in, which was awesome. But if anybody has anything now, I'm happy to help. Anything intuitively that you need answered. If you guys are new here, my name is Kate. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. I work with archangels, ascended masters. I do energy healing through different modalities, also through light language. So if you guys are in need of any light language activations, I'm happy to help with that. Hi, Tina. Now that's weird. It says I can wave at Tina. I don't even know. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was like Facebook. I'm still trying to learn how this platform works out. So excuse me. But if anybody needs anything, anybody has anything, I think I'm going to have to start saving these lives. Okay, Tyler. I love you. So that I can share them too. Well, let me know if anybody has any questions. I'm happy to answer them. If not, I'm going to jump off and I might come back later. Depends. Maybe we can do some sound therapy later with my tuning forks and my tongue drum. But I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.